Hi, this is George Alger. Welcome to today's segment of Our Ventura TV. Today we're going to be speaking about FoodShare with a particular emphasis on the unhoused in Ventura County. And joining us is Monica White, who is the president and CEO of FoodShare. Welcome, Monica. And for those who may not know, could you give us a brief introduction to FoodShare?
Hi, George. Thank you so much for having me today. I really appreciate it. And FoodShare is Ventura County's food bank, meaning that we work with 190 different nonprofits throughout Ventura County to provide them with food at no cost to be able to serve anyone in need within our county lines.
Wow. Yeah. And of course, on other segments, we've explored that in more detail. So it's
Oh
incredible.
yeah, that was a very high level of
Yeah.
what it is. But we get food out, and we rescue food. We get it out as quickly as possible, and it's quite an enormous task. But it's with 3,000 volunteers, we can get it done. Pretty impressive on an annual basis.
Yeah, I think you're one of the more well-known nonprofits in the area. Um,
Well, we're serving a lot of people, and I think that's probably why. I mean, last year we served 220,000 people. Those are individuals in Ventura County who received services through FoodShare. So, well known in that it's the need is real.
yeah, well, that's a perfect segue into what we really want to explore a little bit more is how you see from your vantage, from your desk, and with all the things that you're doing to feed people, how do you view, any observations you might want to share regarding the unhoused in Ventura County, which of course we're seeing more of?
Hmm. I mean, being unhoused is it's the reality is that it's there and that it is an issue, and not just in Ventura County, but everywhere. I mean, I think the state of California is seeing the worst homelessness problem that we've seen in our history. And where in Ventura County, while our numbers may be different from neighboring cities, the fact is that there are a large number of people who are unhoused and who need assistance, and they need support. Where FoodShare comes in, obviously, is being able to provide food to those individuals, and then working in collaboration with as many different partners and nonprofits to be able to help get that food in to the services that the unhoused are coming to, perhaps with another organization.
Okay, very good. Now, do you have any insights into the 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 representative people that are receiving your food? How many of them are homeless versus how many are, they just need more food?
Uh, we do. So while we don't specifically ask those 220,000 people that we served last year, we don't specifically ask, do you have a house, or are you, where are you actually sleeping? We ask very little questions in order to be able to ensure that people feel comfortable coming in to be able to get food at any of our pantries. But what we do know is that some of our agencies who work with us, our pantry partners, they know exactly who in their clients, how many of them are unhoused. And so maybe this is a good time to be able to share. During the pandemic, we started a new program called our Kitchen Free Bags. And here's an example of what they look like. And this bag is filled with foods that do not require a kitchen. And so that's why we call them our kitchen free bags. And so everything in there does not require refrigeration. It doesn't require heating up. We actually put utensils in there, water, they're pop top cans. And there's protein in there. There's crackers. It's a get by until they can find perhaps a hot meal to be able to give them at least some nourishment while they're out. But our agencies know how many within their clientele are unhoused. And so when they come in, they come shopping from us, they'll know that, okay, I need to take 20 of these this week, or I only need 5 this week. But since the pandemic has started, we've distributed nearly 35,000 of those bags. Of that food that is specifically purchased, procured, and distributed for our unhoused population.
Okay, very good. And Any other observations you can share about what's going on with the unhoused in Ventura County?
We've definitely seen an increase. We participate, whether it's myself or one of our staff, we try to have at least one person be able to participate in the 1 day count, the homeless count that they're going to be doing annually, or that they do annually, sorry. And because it's a very good way for us to be able to keep in touch with other organizations that are supporting the unhoused as well. And so we have seen an increase. And while we see that number, we watch it very closely, and we can track it by how many of these kitchen free bags are going out. Our reality is that the people that we are serving are, yes, unhoused are part of that, but I think the count was 2,800, I believe. That 2,800 compared to the 220,000 people that we served. Our clientele includes the unhoused, but it also includes, of course, seniors, working families, families with children, at schools, at churches, at shelters, at homes. Those are the ones that's the majority of the people who are receiving support through FoodShare. But the unhoused is a very specific population that we don't ignore, and that's why we do this purchase of these bags specifically just for them.
Very good. Now, Monica, I do know that you are busy enough just feeding the people who need food, but I'm wondering if you, from your particular, chair there, from your perspective, if you have any thoughts on solutions for the amount of homelessness that's happening in Ventura County.
If I did, I'd run for governor of California. I don't specifically have the answer. I don't think really anyone has the answer, but what an opportunity, and what we all do very well already within Ventura County, is work together. And so, we work very closely with any organization, with the county, and then different shelters, anybody who is working with that unhoused population, we specifically have meetings with them and be able to figure out, okay, what can we do together? We have an amazing grants writer who can work, with other food banks, with other agencies, with health providers, to be able to say, hey, is there something that we can do specifically for our unhoused population? We'll submit the grant, we'll be the financial side of it. Whatever it is that we can do, that's what we're always looking for. And so part of my job is just ensuring that we're keeping in touch with other organizations, and the leaders and the community leaders of people who want to make a difference. We're here to be able to help however we can.
Well said. Thank you, Monica. We're just about out of time here. I wonder if you have any final thoughts that you'd like to share with the viewers.
Well, we at FoodShare appreciate everyone's support, and whether people want to be able to, provide, hours of volunteering here at FoodShare, they want to provide dollars to be able to help us be able to purchase more food, or be able to just donate food. All of that can go towards feeding not just our unhoused, but the rest of the population of Ventura County who are food insecure. It's a large number. It's nearly 25% of our Ventura County's population. And we appreciate anybody who wants to be able to support on any of those levels. It all makes a difference, and we appreciate it.
Thank you for joining us, Monica. I'm going to wrap up here. This is George Alger signing off for this segment of Our Ventura TV. Until we meet again.